which is to submit a graduation speech to a committee, who then choose which speech will be presented on graduation day. It is with great honor and great pride that I introduce Holden Harper, this year's choice for the Scholar Address.
Class of 2022, we made it! Today is graduation. Throughout our childhood, from kindergarten through junior high and even high school, this day has been at the back of our minds. And today, it is finally here. High school graduation is one of those iconic days in one's life, a watershed moment, a rite of passage, a symbolic threshold as we cross into adulthood, a day that we will always remember. As I was thinking about today and what to say, I wanted to focus on three things that we must do. First of all, let's take a look back as to how we got here. Remember back when we took our first steps on the campus as freshmen, we were not exactly what to expect out of high school and getting completely lost when trying to figure out where a single classroom was in the CB buildings. Remember the classes we've taken, the classes that inspired us to further pursue education in a particular subject, the classes that taught us discipline through the challenges they presented, and the classes that challenged us to stay awake. Remember the late nights that went to completing projects and other classroom assignments, the hours spent studying, or the hours that probably should have been spent studying. Finally, remember the extracurriculars that enriched our high school experience, the clubs, the ASB elections, the school assemblies, the musical performances, the school dances we attended, the aquarium open houses, the band competitions, and the long bus rides home, the sports teams we committed to, every point scored and goal made, and every victory bell rung, and the skills acquired after numerous hours of practice, seen and understood only by fellow teammates. Cabrillo High will always be with us, keep us grounded, and hopefully bring smiles to our faces when remembering it all. Second, we must live in the moment. Soak it all in. Today is the only day in which we'll be gathered upon this field to celebrate our high school graduation, a day we will never experience again. So how can we appreciate this unique occasion? For starters, take a mental picture of the field around you. Feel the warmth of the sun. Look around and see the teachers and staff who are here at this graduation to support the students that they guided through high school. Let's acknowledge and appreciate those teachers who went above and beyond, who taught us lessons that stuck with us, even outside of the classroom. Look around and see the faces of family members who have supported you throughout your entire life, who have traveled great distances to be with you on this special day. Let us thank them for taking care of us, assisting us with homework, driving us to sports practices, cheering us on from the stands, and being there for the good and not so good times. Look around and see the faces of classmates who have shared many of the same experiences as you, such as conquering Dragon Hill, navigating the difficulties of online school, or sharing the hope that somehow our football team could reign victorious at the big game, just once. Look around and see the faces of friends of which you have shared many adventures with, both on and off of this campus. It is important to remember these faces, as you might not see many of them again after we part ways today. This is what makes this moment beautiful, yet bittersweet. And lastly, today we must look forward to what lies ahead of us. Today may be the last day of high school, but it's also the first day of our futures. Whether that be preparing for college, trade school, joining the workforce, joining the service, or figuring out just where you want to go from here. All of our lives are about to change. We will meet new friends, explore new places, begin careers, and even have families. Today, it is important to get excited about these changes and the potential they offer us to grow and develop and to further experience everything that this wonderful world has to offer. No matter how far away we end up from Cabrillo High, the memories we have of it will always live on in our hearts. So, fellow conks, go forth and prosper. Try new things. Learn from your mistakes. It's okay to stumble along the way as long as you get back up again. Remember, we are conquistadors, and our spirit conquers all. Thank you.